Hey everybody, I'm Norris from the Norris Group. It is March 24th, it is Friday, and what does a $10,000 house look like to build? That and much more as we cover the biggest headlines in real estate. Don't miss the radio show and podcast this week. I interview Shubber Ali. He is the CEO and co-founder of Centric. It's an app that's really cool. It's almost like the customer relations management meets your home, and it's going to do some pretty cool things for investors and realtors and even builders. So you don't want to miss that. You'll find out how the app works, some really cool technology on how you can market yourself if you're a realtor, how investors might want to use it for rentals, and how you can save probably a lot of money by doing upkeep and keeping track of the things inside your properties. Don't miss that on the radio show and the podcast. We got the reports in. The 2% interest rates, 40 trillion in debt, and other surprise endings that we did in February sold out, and we even sold out from all the extra books that we ended up creating. We got another batch in, so if you're interested in the report, if you sign up before, I think it's the second week in April, you're going to have the opportunity to tune in live as we cover Chapter 17 on rentals. This is Bruce's first long-term outlook, and he's actually never done a 10-year outlook before, but this is the last one he did was back in 2006 with the California crash, and this report covers the next 10 years of real estate. He talks about everything from what he sees as the future of price, appreciation, affordability, but also where he's moving some of his money in preparation for the next 10 years. So do that before the middle of April so you can enjoy the live recording of Chapter 17 and also ask any questions you might have about the report. Check out thenorrisgroup.com/2%, all one word, and we'll leave a link below so you can link directly to it. On to the news. According to the latest S&P Dow Jones indices, default rates for bank cards increased for the fourth straight month. In February, we're up to 9.94%. The Mortgage Bankers Association reported that despite a decrease in commercial mortgage-backed securities, debt on commercial multifamily mortgages was still strong at the end of the year, having increased 5.8% to $162 billion. Sales of existing homes decreased 3.7% last month nationwide, and the California Association of Realtors let us know that California followed suit. In February, it decreased 2.6% year over year. Realtor.com released a list of cities where downtowns are having a revival. Apparently, urban is in and suburbs are out. If you read Big Shifts Ahead by John Burns, if you can't live downtown, maybe you want to live close to it and have that suburban lifestyle. If you haven't read that book, you really need to check it out. Realtor.com created a list by comparing several factors from 2012 to now on 200 plus of the nation's largest cities, including population, number of eateries, retailers, job growth, price appreciation, and vacancy rates, to name a few. Oakland came in the number 3 spot and Los Angeles at number 7. The number 1 spot, Pittsburgh. If you're looking for a great, cheap way to live in a downtown environment, you're going to want to check out Columbus, Ohio, Detroit, Michigan, and Providence, Rhode Island. If you're a millennial, however, Realtor.com has another report for you. For those aged 25 to 34, as they start creating households or just decide to jump off the home buying fence, it appears Salt Lake City, Miami, and Orlando, Florida are the top spots where they are headed. Millennials are more often looking in urban areas compared to some of their older cohorts. California made 3 spots in the top 10, including Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Jose, mostly because of jobs. I did find it interesting when you dig a little deeper. Older millennials, zip codes that showed up were Coachella and Downey in California. Investors take note. ATTOM Data Solutions released their list of top markets where single-family rentals can be purchased. Coastal regions have gone up, and yes, it's hard to find cash flow in cities like San Diego, San Francisco. Well, cities with the highest gross rental yields include Clayton County, Georgia, that's in the Atlanta area, Baltimore City, Maryland, Bibb County, Georgia, I think it's called the Macon metro area, Monroe County, Pennsylvania, and I had never heard of this area, Saginaw County, Michigan. A startup company in San Francisco named Apis Cor has made it where a home can be built in only a day at about $10,000, all through 3D printing. It's pretty cool. Check out this video. I don't love the curved walls, but $10,000 for about a 400 square foot home, okay, it's a conversation to be had. Housing affordability is going to be a huge issue in the foreseeable future, especially here in California as prices go up. We're going to start covering on the radio show a lot more of these topics to try to show investors maybe some good ideas, show us some really cool products, talk about things like co-living, maybe some interesting products that you might be able to build to make some money, but really tie into a lot of the strategies at the county level because these counties are running out of money. Real estate is not a sexy topic. Trump has decided to cut HUD funding, so it's hard to know where some of these projects are going to get their funding, and affordable housing is just a major trend. So we want to start hearing from you, and when you see some cool projects, please post it on our page so we can feature it on the video and maybe even get some interviews on the radio show. What are some of the coolest affordable housing projects and most creative projects you've seen to deal with that issue? I'd love to hear about it. If you're on YouTube, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. If you're on Facebook, please don't forget to not only like the Norris Group page, but don't forget to add us to your See First list and with notifications on. Leave your comments below the video, and if we missed something, share the story on our comment sections on either YouTube or Facebook, and we'll make sure to include it on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. We are back on the road doing some speaking. April 10th, 10 life-changing days of a real estate investor. That's going to be at LA South REIA. And April 20th, we'll be in Pasadena doing that very same chat. So 2 times we'll be in LA, actually a third, because May 24th, we're going to be doing the AOA's $1 Million Trade Show. It's completely free of charge. If you've never been there, it typically attracts more of the apartment crowd, but they've got great vendors. If you're a landlord, might get some cool tips, and they've often got some great speakers. June 1st, the Southern California chapter of the Appraisal Institute, they've got a day-long event. It's their 20th annual Inland Empire Market Update. If you're an appraiser, you won't want to miss it. For more information on hard money loans, including fix and flip, buy and hold, and new construction, starting at just 6.9%, check out thenorrisgroup.com. If you'd like more information in passive investing and trust deeds, check out tngtrustdeeds.com. With that, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week.